Welcome to the PAECT Pod Technotes. This edition comes from episode 27, ISTE Official. It occurred on June 7th, 2023. We hope you enjoy.
All right, here we go. Sneaking a drink there. So
I've gone first the last few times. I will defer to you, sir. Let you go first. This
I was
time
about
on
ready to.
Technotes.
Look at me just shaking all the cameras. I was about ready to introduce you to go, man. I was about ready to let you go. I'm all fired up. Caught me off guard. So I always try, technology in the classroom. Let's take it to the summer. So a website that, gosh, I feel like there's a couple of times where you just have those moments where you're like, you know what? Some of those old tried and true things are still going strong. So my Technote is dealing with one of those. And in fact, there was a way that I was doing searches to find different events that were occurring at ISTE, in the evenings. And then I was finding them, and I was kicking it out to all of our members, all of our people that are going to be there through Slack, and just letting everybody know, hey, check this out, this event, that event. So I am kicking it old school with this thing called Eventbrite. All right, so we got Eventbrite, tried and true Eventbrite. So getting in the main site, just set it up, log in with a Google account, whatever you want, and you're doing a search. So hey, Philadelphia is our topic because that's where ISTE's at. So you type in Philadelphia, you hit enter. All right, popular in the area. So as it pulls up the search, then down here, here's a list of different things happening. Now, if you wanted to go to a specific, so these are just in general, what all is occurring in general, and you're like, okay, I want to do a search specifically for this weekend. Now, when I click in, that pulls that up. Let's see here. All right, let's go to all. This one I did pregame, and it worked for me differently. Oh, wait. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. So I got Philadelphia down here. I'm going to go up here where I click on search events. Now it pulls up the search page. Now I have search for anything Philadelphia. So let's just do ISTE. All right. So what I like here is when I click that in, ISTE Philadelphia. Now here's some things going on. We got Flux Space and ISTE after party. So Flux Space is a great organization, great thing that's going on there. Let me enlarge this a little bit for our viewers. All right. Not only does it give you the information, I can click in. All right. I can click in here. I can favorite it. I can click in to sign up over here on the side of the screen. We'll look at a little, I'll resize it. If you're looking at it on your own, then it gives you a map of the different things going on. So you can figure out, obviously, I don't want to travel all the way out to Chester or Claymont. I want to stay more centrally located. So you have that available to you as well. All right. We got the infamous EdTech Karaoke. So you can get your ticket free here. Trafera's ISTE after party at the Howl at the Moon in Philadelphia. Great venue, great location. All right. ISTE Happy Hour. They're having Formative is having a thing going on at the South Restaurant and Jazz Club. All right. So that's going to be on Monday night. Like I said, a lot of stuff happening Monday. There's a Let's Toast. All right. Saturday, this is something that's different. This isn't stuff happening at ISTE. So we're in a different realm. Now, if I wanted to be more specific, I could say, okay, I'm looking for a specific date. Is there going to be anything on Tuesday happening in Philly? Do a search. Again, this isn't ISTE related. These are just general things that are happening. That just got me into where ISTE is. Oh, the EdTech Karaoke is happening on Tuesday. So that's the one thing that's happening there. So Eventbrite, you can use it to create your event, pull your things in it. But if you're like, you know what, it's the summer, the weekend's coming, I don't really have much planned. What's within driving distance? I can pull it up on here. I can do a search and just see if there's some different public activities that are happening. If there's specific people you follow, just searching online events, again, specific to the date, price, free is always good.
Yeah.
All right. Different categories, format, classes, conference, festivals, parties, any language, currency, things of that nature. So a lot of different things there. I'm not necessarily promoting all the events that are occurring there, but just letting you know, this is a way for you to be able to find some different things out. So again, if you're going to ISTE for the first time, not sure the different things that are going on, this is just pulling that up there. We found 5 events that are occurring. Yeah. And again, that's how I found a lot of the different things, was sending it out to friends. Hey, check this out, check that out. Sometimes you get it in an email, sometimes you don't. ISTE has some of the things on their website. So a lot of cool things there, but Eventbrite. So like I said, this was, Eventbrite was so big back in the day. I remember we would do our regional events, and people would come in and they'd have the ticket, print the page off of there. They'd give you the paper, then it became a QR code scan. Then on the app, you did everything on the app. So did you guys use that for regional events back in the day, Dom?
No, but I've used Eventbrite before for other events, not through PAECT, but other organizations and such. It's similar to
Okay.
a Meetup, and I should probably do it on Meetup because we have a little bit of a space on Meetup out here in the Southwest. I took not ISTE affiliated, but a summer take.
Oh, but before you get started, transition. Here we go.
Transition.
You got to cut it for video editing purposes.
Yep.
All right, hit it. Tech note from Dom.
Run sign up. We found this a couple years ago during COVID. Runsignup.com. It is a source for finding races, walking, fundraisers for people who are into all different kinds of outdoor events. They have all kinds of events available here. Hit find a race, and you can go through and take a look. A lot of these are virtual. If I go back to my shirt here, the Elvis 100, it's the third annual. I have participated. This is my third year of doing it. It starts tomorrow. And
you run so lonely. Run so lonely.
Actually, my knees don't. That Beat So Lonely is a great tune. It's on my Google playlist, YouTube playlist, YouTube Music. They have all kinds of different things. And if you click on it, pause. So it tells you what's going on. Virtual dog walk challenge, registration. You'd sign up. That gives you a description. Virtual walkathon fundraiser. Can walk with their dogs, raise funds for Dutchess County Pride Center. About the June prizes. The one I do is for Live It Up Memphis. Adult Care Enrichment Day Services. They have sponsors. We paid some money for it. You get a T-shirt, you get a medal if you complete. It's 100 miles in 10 weeks. Working with individuals with disabilities. I did one for the Fundy Rundy. It was a virtual 5K several years ago. You participate wherever you live. Just use an app, track your time, and run a 5K by a certain date and submit it through the app. And they had prizes and such. You get a T-shirt with it, and money went to foster care. So, you have the run sign up. You can find the different races, find an event. Click in the search. If I go to the Elvis. Oh, no, it's not popping up. Find a race. There we go. Let's try it again. Third annual Elvis Presley 100-mile challenge. This is what I'm doing. And then it's neat. You go on the app, and it's from Elvis's birthplace to Graceland, Tupelo, Mississippi, I believe it is. Yep. And on the app, it shows you the distance that you've walked each day. So this is the shirt I'll get this year. The medal I get. So 10 weeks, 100 miles. And it kind of gets me prepped for this.
I didn't remove you from the screen fast enough. I had a feeling that was coming.
But it's good. It's I'll listen to podcasts. I'll a meditation app I listen to. I'll pop those in while I'm walking, kind of clear my head, and sit there and make time during the day to get out. It's good exercise. The big thing over the summer, we're trying to, and I've only been in, we finished up Friday, but every day do something fun, do something, hang out with the family, but I'm teaching online summer school, so I'll do a little bit for summer school, prep for ISTE, do some PAECT stuff, do some stuff around the house. That's why it's only partially weeded, not fully weeded, because I'm taking time out. You know, hit the pool because the weather's been nice, but do a little bit of everything every day. Get some reading in. I was going to do a thing on ebooks because I know the Carnegie Library of Pittsburgh. If you're in Allegheny County, you get a free library card for county residents. But for students and educators, you don't have to be in Allegheny County to get a free e-card to, to take out their ebooks. So I have, Lawrence County where I live. I have Carnegie Library of Pittsburgh. There's a bunch of other libraries around the United States that if you're an educator, they will give you free ebooks to loan out. So I try and read, do some professional development reading, do some fun reading. Right now I'm doing some fun reading. And speaking of professional development, I want to do a shout out for Rochelle Poth. She is doing some work with Otis, which is for premium members. You guys, we get free professional development through Otis. Rochelle is doing some trainings with them. So go on to PAECT.org, sign into Otis, take a look at the calendar that's in Otis if you're a premium member, and look and see what the trainings are. She's doing a bunch. She's great.
Yeah. I sat in the training today actually for a little bit. I had to leave before it was done, but yeah, it was excellent. Good stuff.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're trying to do a little bit of everything, not just because I'm the Renaissance man that I am, but because I do better when I get into a pattern and trying to do a little bit of everything. Otherwise, if you just do one thing, either you just relax and unwind, you're not productive because you're just sitting there. Don't want to keep working too much because then you're not relaxing. So try and do a little bit every day.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you weren't active, you'd wallow in watching old Ben Roethlisberger videos and highlights. And there's just nothing healthy about that, Rob. I'm saying nothing healthy.
Well, two Super Bowl victories. I can't remember last time Miami won a Super Bowl.
We hang our hats on the perfect season and we roll from there.
Yeah, but that was way back. I don't know. Did the AFL merge with the NFL back then whenever they had that season, or
leather helmets, my friend? Leather helmets.
Leather helmets. Yeah, but it's that time of year. Try and do a little bit of everything except wash the truck because it's the Steelers Silverado.
So, Dom, I just want to tell you though, I do have some important advice for you when it comes to all this wallowing and all the things that was for the Steelers, in the famous, very inspirational Lion King.
I'm not getting audio.
The audio's not playing. Oh, I thought it was sharing. Well, it did say
I just see a dolphin.
Past,
a Dolphin fan hitting a Steeler fan in the head with the stick out of jealous rage.
That too, but it's in the past. Doesn't matter, dog. Doesn't matter. It's in the past. So anyway, look it up. You got to study those words. I want you to have a little poster there. Posted there.
And Patty throws a reminder out: if you're at ISTE, visit the PAECT booth,
which will be stationed in the PAECT playground.
Yes,
most definitely. All right. Well, a quick hitter tonight. We're under the hour mark. Not as much banter. It's, it was getting good. Dom's claiming he's got audio technical difficulties, so he doesn't have to listen to his inspirational message of the day. And
I'm hearing everything else.
Weeds.
I'm hearing everything else.
Everything else. So I gotta, this good weather. I gotta get practicing on the Harley. June 17th, we got a big a ride raising some money for our family. So I got to get there. I've done a couple laps on it and got to get some longer rides in me and get the hip working properly with that. So that way I'm safe on the 17th. So
take it easy and be safe with that.
Most definitely. So, all right. Well, we really appreciate you guys being here. We're going to thank you so much for being a part of the PAECT pod, the PAECT crew, just being an awesome membership and everybody that does their part. It's really great. It's all about everybody working together. And always remembering that, the PAECT, we are
the voice of Ed Tech in Pennsylvania
And
beyond.
all right, let's thank the sponsors. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you. PAECT and the PAECT Pod would like to thank our corporate council sponsors. Thank you to ClassLink, Max Cases, Go Guardian, and Bloom. Thank you to Sam Labs, DRC Data Recognition Corporation, and EduSpire. Tech, the next step. PAECT thanks these sponsors and thanks you for listening to another episode of the PAECT Pod.